I think the big difference is that as the game continues, I think Nigma is going to get stronger.
For sure, yes.
Troll is a very good matchup against the PA. Again, the impossible to counter puck coil, and this time with the Abaddon, they have a way to remove fatal bonds, because in the previous game, if you saw 3 or 4 heroes affected, you can't take that fight anymore as Nigma. You had to just do your best to get the hell out of dodge. In this case, I think they'll have better team fight. I think that they're also going to be playing with mind control in a significantly better situation. So it's kind of it to me. Liquid, it's all Morana. Like, Taiga needs to have 9 to 10 kill participated in by like 12 minutes.
Wow, that's a big ask, but if anybody can do it, it probably is Taiga. We're gonna find out this game. Who's gonna take it? Will we see a third game? I certainly hope so. I know a lot of you guys are with me as well, and I know 2 people would also love to see a third game, because that means they get to cast more of this awesome Dota. Let's head over to Cap and Frog.
Yes, thank you. I'm actually glad we had a remake there. I was crunching the numbers here. I actually wanted to count up the series that they've had since, you know, the old Nigma ended up leaving the Liquid organization. Liquid got picked up, etc. 10-7 series-wise to Nigma's favor.
30 seconds to battle.
But they are actually 22-19 to Nigma's favor. So game-wise, it's even closer.
Oh, that's a good stat, Cap. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I just know that these teams have gone back and forth for quite some time, and Liquid may have the chance to be able to reach a 2-0 here, but it's going to be off the back of some interesting stuff, Vogs. They're going to be trying out the mid Sand King that Liquid have already done and succeeded with. I always feel like that's a little questionable. They are going to be giving up first blood here as Insania is 100% locked in.
Give it to iLTW, who's also started with an Orb of Venom. Bit of an interesting pickup on the Troll Warlord. I guess they're probably maybe just going to try lane or something here at the start, and then GH going to move around with boots. Also, skilled shards, #1, so a little bit of a difference there. Yeah, you know, that Sand King mid, I've seen a lot more rise of it in pubs as well, but in the matchup that we saw Miracle do so well, he was versus Void Spirit, and he crippled the Void Spirit the whole game, and he had the combo of the Dark Side.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Taiga died as his TP was completing, so he just lost his TP. He's gonna have to do the walk of shame back. Foxy's gonna be left alone. Oh, this cannot start off worse for Liquid.
No, and GH immediately just swinging around the map, and I don't know, I'm wondering how Koikva's really gonna do this. This does not look easy versus a puck by any means. Like, as soon as like level 3 comes out, I feel as a Sand King, you're gonna just start losing the harass war. I'm wondering how this is gonna go. I think just like Kyle was saying, I'm gonna be watching Taiga, some rotations around the mid lane, securing runes and stuff like that, because they've got to be able to do something to slow down Miracle. This puck has such a good game versus those 3 cores that he's up against. Sand King, PA, and Pango, as Kyle said. The leash is going to be devastating for them.
What do you think about, what is it with Trilance coming back? Why are some of these teams doing it? Nigma's doing it now. OG was doing it earlier.
I don't really know. I know with tag team, with Tusk, you got Tusk, you want to tri lane, so that's one that I always just comes to mind for me. But yeah, I've seen a lot more tri lanes than I expected. Yeah, the OG one was crazy, right? Like the Bloodseeker just solo off, the Magnus just completely solo.
Yeah.
Cap.
And I mean, I feel like it's weirder in this game because they're like leaving a Timbersaw alone, which GH is no longer going to leave him alone. Maybe, I don't know. Insania, he's going to heal up. I was going to say maybe it was because of the shard pickup, but that still doesn't make any sense.
No, I always really try to figure it out, and I don't know. Teams like, I understand when it's like the Void carry or something like that, and you have like some super greedy carry, and that maybe it's like a very hard pressure lane, and you know, your entire game plan is making sure that that carry gets the best farm, so you want to tri lane for him, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, that's pretty gross. I just saw him throw the range whirling axes. You know, I just applied the Orb of Venom to both of them. It's a lot of slow, a little bit of extra damage. Insania is in trouble again here, but GH maybe traded out here. Who's going to get the kill first? GH turns around, tries to go for it. Insania lives. He'll be a part of the experience. Actually, nice body blocking. Timber chain through. It's not enough. Insania will actually get the healing salve off. And oh, hey, a courier too. Nice little +1. He keeps his own courier safe.
All right. dream start for top lane. Yeah, he's gonna have, I mean, pretty much full free farm. 13 wand charges. Like, there's gonna be no way that they can actually pressure Mickey out of the lane at all. Yeah, Control's only got 3 CS.
Yeah, that is not the kind of start that you want on a Timber Saw. I thought you would just do the, you know, like the normal, like, okay, my forward position's just gonna cut the second wave, pull it back or something, you know, like try and get a fast level 2 or level 3 for the Timber Saw. But now, with Mickey being level 4, they're able to keep this pressure up on the Timber and continue assaulting him.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, I think GH should try to actually get this next bow. I mean, it's pushing into my control anyway, but
Radiant structures
start making some type of better impact to just slow down
lane.
deny some of mid.
Koifa, he's got 1 bottle hit. Miracle does have an orb coming up. Can he dodge the orb? He does. Koifa will stay alive because of that, but he needs the bottle refill. He's going to be okay. Kuro, he dies there.
Miracle's he had 20 HP. Taiga unable to actually make the rotation over and perhaps just being able to snipe a quick kill. He will be able to get the kill on the Abaddon. Bottom lane, Boxy's actually doing not bad. It's a tough lane for him, but he's getting at least something on there. 16 compared to the Timber Saw. Mind control getting much less.
You know, Kuro, in a way, Kuro's death was actually super valued. The fact that Taiga couldn't be there to secure the runes means that Miracle just got double water runes, and in turn, Koifa had to just eat a salve and didn't actually get any bottle refills, so he's a little bit low on mana too. Look at Miracle, he's maxed out now.
Yeah, wait, what happened to the bounty rune on the right side? The knockdown was denied or taken?
He couldn't take, no, Miracle got both of them. And
the bounty rune is, what about the right bounty? I guess Koifa got that earlier.
Yeah, I think he got that earlier. Let's see, we're gonna scroll up here. Yeah, Koifa already grabbed it earlier.
Yeah, he had already grabbed it. Okay. I mean, that's definitely huge. Just being able to make those type of small moves.
Oh, Boxy, he's got a 1, gets the swashbuckle away, and oh no, the miscoil! Oh, Kuro, that range, he must have just barely been in range for that one, and he snipes it.
Yeah, wow. I really did not think he was going to be able to get the cast range or even the vision since it's nighttime, but yeah, somehow was able to get himself a secured kill on the Abaddon. PA still free farming, so Liquid, even though the bottom lane may not be going
Radiant's
perfect,
middle tower
you're having the most important hero in the game for you, getting absolute free farm, and you're slowing down Timber quite a bit. Mike Tross only has 9 in CS.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper.
And Insania doing what Insania does. As soon as he sees that his PA can lay alone, he starts stacking. Quite fun.
Yeah, he doesn't want to break this, but he also doesn't have enough mana for Burrow Strike, so it's not like he can go anywhere. He's dead. Caught up trying to get the power rune there. I think in some ways he kind of realized he was dead and was just hoping he was going to get either a haste or an invis or something.
I think every coil usage for Miracle is probably going to net a kill if he has like any +1 to rotate on most of these cores. It's just such a good mechanic versus Tango, PA, and Sanking that it's going to be tough for Liquid to really deal with it until they do get these 6s online in particular, be able to just set up like a chaotic offering or whatnot to counter gank it. It's going to be very annoying for them.
Yeah, for sure. It's Foxy.
Okay.
Man fighting here. Okay, getting a bit of heal, has the Tango. This is getting about the point that, okay, I'm not sure if we can deal with this Timber Saw too much anymore, as he's got 3 levels of reactive armor. And
yeah, you can't push him out at all. My control is going to start just 100% being able to get all this farm out. So they got to look for the back. They did see the Fatal Bond. They saw the vision, what it gave, so they know where the Tusk position is. They were actually looking for GH for a moment. Yeah, just stack and just start farming these stacks. We see Quake is actually taking a couple of them to enable himself, but he did have Insania setting up.
All right, so in your opinion, where does... What do we do in this? Like, who's going to be rotating? Does anybody, like, do we move Koifa up to, does he TP top to try and, like, kill the Timber Saw when he gets too aggressive? Would you rather assault the Troll? Like, what are your targets here?
It has to kind of be Koifa and Taiga making the moves together. And it's not easy because they have to really look at where Kuroki's positioned in. I think it's a little hard. I think they could actually set up for the Timber. If once they do have Koifa with his ulti, I think they'll have enough damage.
Yeah. And I only put it from Liquid's perspective, just because I feel like Nigma, I feel like you got to be, okay, that's a nice combo, and it is going to be enough. You said they got to be able to play together, Fogged, and what good timing is, sure enough, they show up and chain stun down Miracle.
Yeah, these two just have to be paired up and just look to make moves around the map. I think punishing the troll is just going to be way too tall of an ask, so I think just looking to hit mid, looking to just pressure around to the Timbersaw is the better option for Liquid. And just playing around their jungle, since they do have these stacks as Quakefoot has a lot of backup around him.
Yeah, he certainly does. In fact, Mickey is going to come over here. Boxy, who does have his level 6, but they may not even need it to be able to get these two support kills chased away. Liquid protecting their stacks.
Dire's middle
Sounds like a very Liquid thing.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, these guys are neutral stackers #1, with Insania being so obsessed about it. So that no surprise that they know exactly what teams would want to do against them.
Yeah, and they do need some. They need some time to be able to have like the blink dagger on Quakefoot to get these setups constantly. So they just want to play a little bit more defensively, and it's just hard to invade the troll. He's got an Abaddon behind him at all times, so
yeah,
they can never really go for iLTW so much. They just gotta look to make plays, cause chaos everywhere else, and make space for Mickey. As we see Nigma, they're smoking up. Miracle, as we said, the coil, extremely devastating, and they're actually gonna run into Insania. Not the kill that they wanted to set up for, but we'll settle.
Yeah, sure. Insania is saying, okay, worth it. It means Mickey didn't get ganked.
Take the gank. 5 positions job, especially Warlock's job.
Yeah. They're still trying to hold this tower. Mickey isn't going into the triangle or anything just yet. He's sticking around here. He's going to be chased away by the Timbersaw, fed a heal by Insania.
I wonder if they're going to actually look to fight around here. Like, Quakefoot might actually have his Blink Dagger at a pretty okay time. If he gets a Power Rune with a Boxy swing around, maybe they look to contest, but it's still a little scary for them. Miracle.
Yeah, I love this. That they're going to actually rotate over. Not quite snapping the coil, but it doesn't matter. He's dead either way. Now, Centaur's stun comes out. Mickey, not going to be so easily make it back to the tier 2, but he can kind of hide in the trees there, so no problem. I love the fact that Nigma rotate their heroes up to the Timbersaw lane, because as you were saying, right, like, okay, Liquid might try and pick on this Timbersaw. Nigma are going to go, let's make sure our Timbersaw has a good game here. Let's go ahead and play with our 2 strongest heroes on the same side of the map, our Puck and our Timber.
Absolutely. And they can invade like this also because like these stacks, and they know Warlock's still level 5. It's 10 minutes 40. They don't have to worry about it being
Oh, an arrow nails him. GH may still die here, as yet they're going to catch him. TP out from Kuro. So at least one of the supports did get away. Mind control cutting creep waves here, but Koifa's not going to let it slow him down. He gets off the epicenter. iLTW. Is he going to have time to pop the ultimate? Oh. Okay. Guess not. Well, that's unfortunate. Mind control. He's got to get to the low ground. Chain away. Oh, no. The Burrow Strike stops him. Nicely timed by Koifa. He's got another chance, though, to be able to get away. They're going to chase after him. Boxy and Mickey both have a way to be able to keep up the pursuit. Some big kills for Liquid.
And they're able to still, even though it's a nice invasion play from Nigma, Liquid somehow keeps the tower alive. It's actually just in 30 HP, so they can just go quickly and deny that one from the rotations from Boxy and Koifa. That early Blink Dagger Koifa was able to get again this game, just like his Tiny. Being helped out a little bit from those stacks. You know, it does all the damage. That troll going down is huge. PA survived during all it, so now Mickey might actually get a better timing on the battle theory just because of that.
I know it's early in game 2, but iLTW already having a bit of a rough one this series, where I felt like he actually showed up quite nicely before in the previous series. So
yeah, last game was a Luna, so I'm gonna give him some credit that hero I still feel is gonna be very hard to pull off in a lot of competitive games. Troll, that one death slips up, but I think for the most part this rest of this game, as long as he's got the Abba behind him, should be pretty safe. Liquid. They have the connection.
They've got it again. Oh, no, the Applied Shield actually saves for a moment, but Miracle's not able to get away now. The Rolling Thunder through. It's going to chase after. Nope, doesn't actually go. GH leaves that for Koifa as he's going to go for Mind Control on the side here. Of course, Mind Control a bit too tanky. That's an ambitious kill at best. Kuro still being chased down through all of this one as Mickey has picked up a mega kill streak. This is a very active Phantom Assassin Fog.
He's got battle fury. It's 12 minutes, 50 seconds. seconds, he's part of 7 kills. That's unbelievably early. Level 10 as well. iLTW has been, he's been like alone the whole game and he's level 10. And the fact that the PA is the same level while he's been fighting, that is quite huge for Liquid. And time again, they're getting the arrow connection, says Taiga. We'll pay the price. Yeah, they're catching Miracle. And Hiroki's not in position to actually get the shields off to save now, a couple times now.
Yeah. Say maybe just a slight misread in who's actually going to be the target of Liquid's aggression. But iLTW, he's going to come forward here. No coil. Be able to finish up the Warlock here. The silence is only going to last so long, but a second orb. Put him in the dirt here. Boxy forced away. Nigma getting really nice and aggressive and pushing Liquid back past their tier 2. It's a good opportunity perhaps to take this tier 1 as long as Koifa isn't able to turn things around too badly. 2-man burrow strike, but no real effort behind it here.
Finally, a good pressure play from Nigma Booth. Get this tower and not lose anybody yet. Moonlight Shadow's still going, but they have a sentry down, so they're completely aware of where Liquid's position. I want to point out a small thing. I actually love how Boxy built his items this game, rather than going for anything greedy. Just Arcane Boots to have constant mana to fight, Orb of Corrosion, and he's just showing up to every battle with Max Shield Crash, Max Smart.
Yeah.
I like it, because they know they're going to have to battle back to be able to make that space for PA. Because they know Puck, this Puck Tusk, they're going to play active. So I like that he made sure that he's always on the map to be able to battle back.
Yeah, if anything, Miracle gets the hits, and they should have him dead here. Near really nice kill, and they're going to be able to catch Taiga. As a +1 here? Maybe, maybe not. He's actually got one more leap to go, so even if Mind Control knows and throws the chakra on the right spot, he's already out. Insania tries to get a ward down. iLTW says, no. This is my triangle, sir.
Nigma really finding their stride here. Miracle getting now a much better coil. He's only really found the Mirana until that point, but he finds the PA, and we're seeing, that leash. It's always going to be a big problem for all these cores on Liquid to deal with if he's able to get on them. Which now he has Blink Dagger, so should be quite a lot easier for Miracle's positioning.
Yeah. There are 2 patch changes I want to talk about here, and one being you talked about how Boxy's just playing really active. Well, Rolling Thunder being more value now that it's an extra 2 seconds.
Yep.
And then we just saw the other mechanic change, True Strike, being given to the Witchblade. So Miracle has that kind of like guaranteed damage to pressure Mickey.
Nice. As soon as you said 2 new ones, I was just like, I think he's going to talk about Witchblade, and I bounced over and I was like, oh, he is. And then you did. Yeah, okay, good. So yeah, it's definitely a fact that they will have to think about too. More damage for the PA. That's quite fun.
Oh no, he didn't blink far enough. He got stuck by the shard. Oh, Koifa's done for. Now the coil's going to make sure Taiga also dies as he's been. That's like its 5th death to the coil or something like that. Insania. He's going to be wiped out. And they used the golem for that too. So Nigma totally free Roshan here.
Tag team plus Troll. They are a bit bounded up. They're going to take a little bit of damage, but execution by Nigma just playing together, not giving Liquid any little opportunities to get these burrow strike into arrows that have gotten Liquid that small advantage they had earlier.
I don't want to be super over the top here. There's still plenty of games to play. But if Nigma does win this game, especially if you look at the win probability, I feel like this last 5 minutes of play that you could point to these last 5 minutes as being like what set Nigma up to be able to win this game. I mean, it's just beautiful movement that they're issuing here.
Yeah, and just some slight mistakes. Like Koifa just making a little mistake, it gets punished as, oh my god, damage.
Mickey.
Dire's middle.
All right, managed to get the kill on Miracle. That's a mega kill streak too. That's a big one.
He's gonna have Deso finished up pretty much now too. So still have a little bit of push and pull from both sides for sure.
Radiant's bottom
that is the scary part. This PA is a ticking time bomb. And they're going to try and defuse that bomb right here, right now. Getting on top of him with a snowball, the Walrus Punch, knock up in the air, but here comes the epicenter. They're going to be able to get a big hit, and it does a ton of damage. 2 already down. Looks like the Troll might be able to pick up the kill on Boxy, but the original target, Mickey, managed to slip his restraints, and he got out of there.
They're too scared to actually go for any type of play forward. Puck respawning in 5. They can't actually go for anything onto that Troll with Abba behind 2. So they'll back up and they'll settle for that. A pretty nice epicenter to secure some nice farm. And Mickey, that's the Deso now finished. So he's still keeping up with the Troll.
Yeah, he certainly is. And so now we've reached a new power spike for Mickey. And feel like iLTW in turn will have to wait to see him. I don't know. What do you? How soon do you think you need the MKB on this hero? So we're gonna watch a replay again at that epicenter.
I think he's still fine without having to get it just yet. They have so much other damage that's going to be coming in. I think he can wait a little more. Just go for his own survivability for now. Is yeah, pretty decent connections coming out from Koikfa throughout this game. Miracle feeling very confident, rushing forward now. And the other thing about Witchblade too, like it actually just feels so value versus PA because it's True Strike and you get armor. Like it just makes you tankier as these like ranged int heroes. Yeah, W is probably one of the best pickups you can get versus PA. Period.
Yeah. iLTW will chop down a tower here.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It's a very tight game, 14-14. Nigma holding the 2,000 net worth lead and still holding on to the Aegis as well. At the same time, Liquid have shown how they can manage to win fights, but they didn't manage to get the connection there. They do have the constant chain stun here on Miracle on the back lines, keeping this puck in play. Now the golem being dropped as well. The damage onto Koikfa is just enough. iLTW is able to run him down as well as Insania. He may have controlled up Miracle, but it didn't matter much when Mind Control and iLTW were there to play in the team fight as well.
They're trying to jump Miracle to get these catches. This time he's just a little bit too quick on his fingers, and Koikfa does get turned on. Even though Foxy actually did, you said, just such a good job of controlling the puck. Doesn't matter. But that was Liquid. They tried to get like a quick little kill. They're trying to buy time. Mika, I think he's starting to recognize there's no way he can show up to these fights without BKB. If he just gets coiled, he's going to die every single time. So he's got to go for that one here. And Miracle has revealed the fact that he's not going to go Ags next. So that BKB will be quite valuable.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Solar
middle
Crest
tower
complete
has fallen.
for Taiga. Mika we see going for the BKB, but on the Nigma side of things, they're
Radiant's
feeling
bottom
very
tower
nice.
is under
Got
attack.
SNY complete for the Troll. Looks like BKB coming up next. We've got Timberstock going for an Octarine.
They don't have a Solar Crest though, and they don't have anyone even on the realm of buying it for quite some time. If GH needs Blink, so Liquid will at least have that edge. You know, they've got the Veil coming from the support Warlock, and then they've got the Solar Crest to buff up the PA. So
That's weird, right?
What's their amp that they've got coming up? Yeah, I agree.
Solar Crest is like the value item of this patch. Do you think that the Blink Dagger is that important for GH?
Yeah, that item is too good. It's
Fair
everything for Tusks. That's the only thing. I just, you know, Kuroki, maybe he could slip it in, but he's feeling like the Glimmers is going to be a little more valuable for him anyway. So.
Yeah. Even weirder when GH is probably going to go back for the Solar Crest after he gets the Blink, so.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Nice kill here on Taiga.
Just the silence, too. They don't even have to use the coil this time. Miracle continues hunting. Oh, Mickey playing around the blur.
Too sneaky. He gets away. Insania. Is he able to do the same? A lane ward and a TP out. He's good.
Radiant
nice Warlock split push. You know, the Fatal Bond into the Veil and a Shadow Word up.
Yeah. We'll see if he's able to pick up the shard like we saw last time. It's been another edition of the shards for some supports. It means all of a sudden they actually get a little bit of wave clear.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm wondering if Koikfa does want to go for these bots. I feel like he's going to be so squishy if he does go for this build.
Oh,
like if he just gets coiled, he's just, unless he like Buell dodges the snap of the coil or something, or he's just waits until, like, unless he's that counter initiation,
Dire's top
I'm definitely a little worried for him. I kind of wanted him to get a little tankier, maybe even like go for a BKB himself. He doesn't, since he sees that timing of the top tags is going to be later. But we'll see. As Miracle, he's got Lincolns. So now it's pretty much impossible for them to do the Sanking Stun into arrow combo.
Got him, but Boxy has the shard. He's using that to be able to counteract the coil. You can go ahead and roll it up inside of that ultimate, and then use that to be able to get off Rolling Thunder. Nice and easy.
I love that shard. I actually thought this one was going to get nerfed, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, that one's broken, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely feels just a bit strong, especially with Blink. Like the way that you can just chain stun people. Blink, Yules, and the shard, you can stun someone for like 8 seconds. So really, really nice. As Liquid They can battle. They have the BKB on Mickey. If it comes to them, they will be able to take that fight. But right now, just buying a little more time.
Is under attack.
He is farming, but they're smoking. So let's see.
It's time.
Level 18 on PA2, so he's got this. He's got a big damage spike on top of that immunity.
They're gonna bait out Foxy here. The arrow's gonna slide through, but Miracle managed to dodge it with a phase shift. Jumps over. Foxy already dead. Liquid continuing to take this with 4 versus 5, but the initiation's very awkward. The Golem's gonna go. Oh my God, Kuro! Holy crap! He just disappeared. Miracle. Uh-oh, his Lincoln's been broken, but phase shift, they missed it. He managed to blink away. Koifa just hoping the timing was right there on the burrow strike. They did what they could, but ultimately it was not a good trade-off for Liquid, and they still got to make sure they get out of here. As iLTW continues to pressure forward, burrow strike into the air. BKB goes off first. He gets inside of the snowball as well. They're going to go for Koifa. He's already dead. Taiga caught inside. He does actually, he left through the coil and didn't get caught by it, so he's able to get out surprisingly. Spot him last second.
It looked like it was going to clip Mickey perhaps and force the BKB, but Miracle actually just slightly off the mark there.
I feel like that simultaneously wasn't as good as it could have been for Liquid, it being a smoke initiation and all that, but also like it could have been so much worse. My God.
Yeah. And we see the statusers just come into play. They tried to stun into Arrow, but statusers just was able to get BKB off, even at coverage of GH.
Scanning.
We're seeing the damage. You know, Mickey is... He can one-shot the Abaddon. So
yeah.
The fact that we pointed out that there was no solar press on their team, Kuroki gets one shot, buys a medallion immediately.
He's like, okay, I get it. Armor's good. And yeah, maybe, you know, if they could have found a way to be able to control it Miracle there, then fight might have been more worth it. But as it is, feels like that was a Nigma win for sure. So, oh, Tuss is actually okay. You pick up the medallion. I'm gonna go the Aghanim Scepter, so we have a way to break the coil.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be great. When if they get to the point where he has Ags and Puck has Ags, like this game
Radiant
is. I feel like this game is gonna be so hard for Mickey. He's
Yeah.
just gonna get Blink coiled, kicked out of the coil to a million miles away. They can just chain stun him. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot on these initiations. Liquid, they need some perfect points coming in these next few moments as they're really starting to fall behind.
Radiant's
Miracle,
top
he's,
tower
you
is
know, he
under
bought the
attack.
Lincolns to cover him so he can safely farm Aghanims. He's pretty much got it now. Just
Yeah.
about 600 more gold, and he's gonna have that.
Mid lane.
Actually hunt.
Arrow down, Rolling Thunder. He's going to have to blink back to hit him again. Mind Control does manage to get out the Bloodstone here. iLTW managed to hunt down Koifa while we're watching this. Mind Control's too tanky. They can't kill him. BKB already activated by Mickey as they try and escape. iLTW pushing forward. Mind Control doesn't have a Yules or anything, so no way to stop these heroes from retreating back to their base.
The Bloodstone actually may have saved them though. They're doing good damage to him, but yeah, it gets the heal off. And that is, you know, BKB. That's one charge for Mickey, down to 8 seconds. Yeah, Miracle, the Ags is gonna be done. So I don't know. These fights just feel like they're gonna be so damn difficult. If Miracle just catches a coil on any of the 3 cores, it feels like they're just gonna be shut down. And like, as we've said 100 times already, it feels like they get completely owned. Like these 3 heroes just get owned by leashes.
This do you feel this dynamic will change at any point in the game? I'm not sure if it will, right? Like,
I don't think so. No, I think the game for Mickey, like it doesn't get easier for him. There's like the Troll is getting too big. The Troll has the solution also for the PA. It's not just going to be that Puck anymore at some points.
Foxy just kind of like line jumping at the Puck. They're really grasping for straws there, trying to catch him, but Miracle gets away. They immediately smoke up. No Rolling Thunder. We just picked up the Aghanim Scepter. Like, things are feeling really good for Nigma. They're looking to even out the series. They found the initiation onto Mickey with the coil, the axe as well. Mickey realizing it's going to stay there, but he's just a sitting duck as now iLTW's here. He's able to jump away to safety thanks to Insania. Insania spotted by Mind Control. He's able to get away. Koifa with the big entrance. They have the epicenter of the arrow blocked by Miracle. Doesn't actually get the chains on iLTW. iLTW with the BKB. He'll deal with Foxy pretty easily here. Again, Liquid trying to figure a way to scramble out of this team fight as they've done time and time again. Koifa, he's caught, he's dead. 2 down, 2 cores dead on the side of Liquid, and Roshan just spawned. So Nigma, they'll take that. They'll take a hefty advantage. And Fog, this is feeling like Liquid. They just can't win these fights anymore.
this puck it's just way too good versus them. They have so many ways to get info for him too, right? Troll, Tusk, Timbersaw just charge in, get the vision for that PA, and then all the job really needs to do is coil him. Mickey has to be giving the entire coil. And sure, they have the sanking epicenter and stuff that comes in through the midst, but everyone's too tanky now at this point. They need the PA to be able to hit during the entirety of her BKB, and she can't hit at all. As iLTW now is MKB, so that second solution for the PA is there. Nigma with a commanding lead now.
Now they approach the high ground, giving Liquid no opportunity to try and stall out a bit, maybe get the Abyssal on the PA. They're going to keep going. Burrow Strike Arrow does a good amount of damage here. Boxy not actually hitting the Rolling Thunder there on the target. But they've blown some spells, and iLTW's like, yep. Back to work here, boys. Arrow, oh, it actually hit Miracle. That's a big one. Mickey sees his opportunity, blows him up. iLTW immediately popping his ultimate, getting on top of Mickey. Oh, he's surviving. Is he actually going to be able to get out of here? Away to the fountain he goes. Boxy, Yules, he has not quite enough. He's going to try and swashbuckle, but it's not quite there. Mickey, he's going to come back into play with the arrow onto Mind Control. Yules Scepter onto Kuro to prevent the Aphotic Shields, but he gets it off anyway. Mind Control, he's going to try and limp away here. Feel like Kuro? Yeah, Kuro, he's got a crit. Mickey's got a crit for him. It's ready to go. Mind Control may still be able to get out, but it seems unlikely as he's been Yule stalled up. Mickey, he jumps away before the Chalker could be pulled back for the additional damage. He barely survives there as Liquid do manage to hold.
Clutch catch though. Did he just jaunt into the arrow or did he blink into the arrow? He just got caught by it either way as they're able to finally get a fight without the puck, and Liquid lives to see another day for the time being.
Still though, smart by iLTW. He read the room. He was like, okay, this is not a friendly crowd. I'm gonna get out. We'll save the Aegis. We still have plenty of time to work with this. Yeah, it was a smart retreat from Nigma. Liquid capitalized as best as they could with what they were given in this situation as quite fun. Pops the Essence Ring, still has the Yules. He's going to use it on the Troll here, but he doesn't have Burrow Strike, so there's no options for him. Boxy, he's going to be caught on the side here as well. Tuss is just bottom. Help with that team fight. Oh, Yules blink. Nicely done by Boxy, and he will actually get out TPing as he rolls away.
Satisfying for Boxy at least to survive. Mickey, he's gotten another item finished up. He picked up a Titan Sliver as well. So he is getting toward that Abyssal Blade. That will be some nice lockdown. And that maybe still some hopes. It still looks very difficult whenever Miracle is going to be alive in the fight. Small hopes.
Another change that kind of hurts PA, the MKB, an additional 5% chance to proc.
Yep.
The PA did go for what pretty much everybody goes for, the additional Blur Evasion, which still does add a decent amount of evasion even against MKB, though I don't know. I know it used to be like an additional 10% against MKB. I don't know what the additional 5% does to the math. I'm not that smart.
Me either.
Oh, Mickey, he's stuck and he's going to be forced to use the BKB defensively. That means Liquid can't really do a whole lot. And yeah, Miracle's ready to go with the coil. Doesn't actually grab Mickey, but he does manage to grab two. Sania, he's going to be okay. They're trying to disarm iLTW as best as possible. The old golem is going to be dropped, so Koifa, he'll be okay for now. Boxy's just kind of rolling around, not really doing a whole lot here. Jumps away, but Nigma, they say, abilities on cooldown once again. Let's just make sure we don't get arrowed again, and we can take a second lane of barracks here.
And they're trying to land the connections, but every time you go, the shields just removes that stun off almost immediately. And iLTW, he's starting to be able to focus on Rex. There's no golem, there's no Rolling Thunder.
They're just hoping for disarms. They're pretty much throwing out stuns just to slow him down, but it's not really a threat. He's still got 40 seconds left on the Aegis. They're going to try and keep him inside of the base with the upheaval. 35 seconds for the Aegis, so they cannot keep him here this long. But maybe they can pop his life from a distance, but they've overcommitted Boxy. He gets gone on by GH. That Walrus Punch is just enough to be able to take him out. Mickey is going to try and get the counter kill onto GH, and they do. Stalled up a little bit longer. iLTW tries to make his way out of here. 15 seconds more for Aegis Liquid. They want to pursue, but it's not little enough time. They're going to have to go into this very dangerous high ground if they want to go for it. Big A, Miracle, he sees the opportunity to be able to get the coil onto 2, and iLTW, he's found his target. He gets right on top, and Big A sticks onto him, and they're just dead. Liquid, they may have some buybacks left in the tank. The Aegis has been reclaimed, but I don't think there's anything left in the tank here, Bog. They're just going to hit tier 4s. Force Liquid to buy back, force them to take a 3 versus 5 with no ultimate.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I think the draft overall just started to get a little too difficult for Liquid, unless they were just snowballing out of control. Troll, much more solid and safe pick overall, and I mean, Puck, Miracle, the counter is just 3 cores. Coil alone countering all 3 cores is just too devastating for them to deal with, as they will get a couple more kills, and
Radiant attack.
All right, it happens again.